Folks, Pete Plays the Games here. Welcome back. Kill frequency. We're,
A key? Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
We're in the basement. What is this? Oh, it's not a key. Where's there a key? Oh, wait. Oh, this is where the, this is where that, like, corkboard was at. Okay. I found a basement storage key. If I recall, we're trying to save Clive. I have to get used to the buttons here. I'm used to using E to move stuff and F to move stuff. Oh, this wasn't here. There's this door, right?
Hey, Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Okay. Oh. There's a... Go ahead and close that. Let's close it. A lot of basement down here. What we got here? Looks like there's something on a shelf. What is that? Looks like a tape player, maybe?
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
Is it the map? Is this... Give the tape a play where? I'm really glad that this game isn't, like, timed. Because, I would not be doing too well. If you guys are enjoying the game, if you guys are enjoying the series, make sure you are subscribed, liking the videos, leaving some comments. I'll have to think of a good thing for the for a comment here at some point. Can I go in here now? It said play the tape. Oh, is it? Oh, I thought that was a screen. My bad. I legit thought that was a screen. Eject.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait. George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest.
I'm trying.
Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Okay, oh boy, we can go in here now. Is that dead bugs? Okay, there's a okay. This first one. Better grab that. But here's a little picture down here. Okay, and then it says go to that. Okay, listen to this tape.
Time of autopsy autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Was that this one? It's looking like this is this one.
This looks useful.
Okay. 1968. 4 a.m. Sandra Sharp was jogging. Reported the body washed up in the reservoir. Okay. 7 p.m. of the 2nd, so the day before. Okay. Let's put that one down. Pick this one up.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
It's not creepy at all. I didn't push anything. It's kind of looking like this one. Bam.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
You got technology like that? Do you know that? Oh, I don't like the flickering light. Hey, there it is. Okay. Some stacks of wax down here. I'm just gonna let you guys know, if you have a vinyl collection, you got your record albums, do not store them like this. Store them vertically. If you store them like this and they get exposed to some heat, like some sunlight coming through a window or something, that can heat up and warp them because they were stored like this. That's why you always want to store them vertically. Just there's my little PSA for the day. All right. Okay.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
You know, I never went this other way. Hold on. That was the first one. Electronics there. Dead end here. All right. The craziest basement layout ever. That's looking like a thing there. Tape in a note.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. That recording. Shut it off.
Oh, was that Clive's voice? Check out this pen. Lips bent out. All right. I'm gonna get a little nerdy on you for a second. That grip and tip combo looks like a tool pen, and I think they have a similar clip, but it's got a metal clip, but it does have this plastic shroud around it. That button doesn't look like a tool. This looks like it could be a tool pen almost. All right, that's enough of that. Do you have a favorite? There we go. Do you have a favorite pen? Leave it in the comment down below. Do you like a G2? Are you a G2 fan? Do you like a Uniball? Pentel? Or do you like getting the fancy stuff? Lamy, Parker? Rotring? I think they mostly do pencils, though. Pete, why do you know so much about pens and pencils? Don't worry about it.
Ooh, a new vinyl for my collection.
Oh, okay. Okay. Collect all the... I got all the records. Awesome.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. That I can, I don't know, do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say that I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
My employer, the radio station? Discuss. Okay, so I have a toxicology, or what was this? Not a. What is this? Coroner's office. So this is just. I don't even know what this is. Just a police report. Are you a fan of fountain pens? Have you ever used a fountain pen? We've got a Retro 51 Tornado fountain pen. It's copper, but I think it's coated, so it doesn't patina or anything. Copper patina is kind of fun. We've also got a platinum. That's the brand. Got a 24 karat gold nib. That's what it's called if you know your fountain pen terms. Am I supposed to click something here? What am I doing? Follow the trail of clues and discuss them with Peggy over the intercom. Oh, now I...
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Is that Dawn?
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that? that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body, I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A.
Good job, Peggy.
Yeah, not important right now.
No, it is.
The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded the doctor, Dr. Sullivan, to stop recording.
Dr. Sullivan. Wait, Virginia Sullivan?
Oh, that's not.
She
Okay,
was
that's not
the
Dawn.
caller from earlier.
Well, then our caller was involved in a conspiracy around this boy's death. We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
3 a.m. And I must be lonely.
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So,
First
what's
one.
the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Oh, there we go.
Fretman Plunker here. Who's this? Is it you? Goose.
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey,
That was
Virginia,
quick.
it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Hold on. I just I had a controller plugged in, and for some reason it was just going up to the top.
Sorry to hear that, but listen, hey, we need to talk.
What about?
We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name.
Wait, what?
What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
No, he's not.
Why are you so certain Clive's the whistling man?
Because all those years ago,
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest well,
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them, and we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you stay quiet?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just
So
burst
it was
in,
Clive.
and he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no, but, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life.
Whoa.
I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand, she needed me.
we understand.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia.
This is Forrest Nash.
So Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
All right, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her.
Okay.
Don't
This is the
push
deal.
too
This is
hard.
the real deal.
We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio.
Ooh, a little jazzy. At 3 a.m.?
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio.
Yes,
Who's this?
Jazz Studio.
Hello again, Sandra. It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Oh. Let's just get to it.
Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Oh, Chuck. Chuck was the name on there. I got the report here. She found the body.
Sandra, we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
Right here.
I don't know what you mean.
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
What was her saying that she said during her phone call? I forget what it was off the top of my head. It was pretty good though.
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Of course. We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I
Keep her
found him
talking.
in the reservoir instead of the river? Right?
The river.
Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Reservoir is over here.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great,
River's
Forrest.
over there.
Well,
right?
folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call
Oh.
waiting just this second.
Let's go ahead and get that. I have to get to work. So
Welcome to
we'll wrap it up after
189.16,
this.
The Scream, with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest.
Oh,
I
no.
know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
You want to do that now? Really?
Why? Of course now. It's his birthday. I won't have a chance to do it again until next year.
May as well, Forrest.
Fine. What's his name?
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name.
I bet I know what he like to be
But
called.
since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Of course it did.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my God, damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us! God damn it, Peggy! This is your fault.
No, don't get mad at Peggy.
I said I didn't want to do it.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponte can't control himself.
Don't get mad at Peggy, please.
Don't worry. We've already got another caller on the line. Just pick it up, okay?
Speaking of birthdays, I'm actually recording this on the day of my best buddy's birthday. So shout outs to Mitch.
I need to take the call.
I will. Happy birthday, Mitch.
This is 189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller. Ponte.
Ponte's Pizza always delivers.
Oh.
Rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
What?
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay?
I'm so mad I'm about to whistle.
Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets him with his own pizza slicer.
Whoa.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry. That was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
All right, the game just saved. This is the perfect time to end this one here. 125 shots made. How about that, huh? Yeah, killer frequency. I'm enjoying this game.
Caller waiting, Forrest.
Peggy, we're just gonna do this. Fun stuff. I'm enjoying this game. It's actually I dig the story. It's kind of fun. It's kind of piecing together like a little murder mystery almost. That news about Clive and the autopsy, huge news. So yeah, give this video a like. Make sure you subscribe. Again, happy birthday to my buddy Mitch. And this isn't coming out on his birthday or anything, so don't. Yeah, he'll know. Again, thanks for watching. That's all I got. Love you all, and I'll see you next time.